Buddy, today I'm going to be talking about the book 100 Deadly Skills, the SEAL Operative's Guide to Eluding Pursuers, Evading Capture, and Surviving Any Dangerous Situation by Clint Emerson, Navy SEAL, retired. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Duffel Blog. It's kind of like the Onion of the military, but I remember recently they had an article about how Navy SEALs now have to take a creative writing class, just kind of making fun of the fact that like there's so many books or whatever like former Navy SEAL. It's kind of funny. Anyway, I heard this guy on a podcast. I believe it was The Art of Manliness, and it was a good interview. I think the guy has a CIA background too. And basically, what it is, this book is there's 100 little tips or tricks, whatever you would say, little functions or whatever that operatives would use. I forgot what he uses a term like something like dangerous nomad or some violent kind of a weird term, violent nomad or something. But anyway, like the format of it is kind of cool because it's like here, I'll turn to a random one here. Making a newspaper nail bat. So he'll have, a paragraph, 2 paragraphs, a page, whatnot about making a nail bat, and then over on here, on the next page, it kind of looks like one of those cards you'd see in the front of your seat on an airplane, with everything drawn out. But this is a diagram of how to make a nail bat, and it's kind of a cool little thing. Some other stuff too, like as far as blending into an area, going unnoticed, just basic security things. A lot of cool stuff about evasion, I suppose you would say, like what to do, like if you're restrained in duct tape or zip ties, handcuffs. What happens if you're tied up and thrown in the water. How to hide certain things. There's actually a lot of cool stuff about driving in this book too, like breaking through a barricade. There's one that I didn't even know was possible, but like how to basically turn around on a 2-way road, like without doing a 3-point turn, of course. Yeah, lots of cool stuff, and it's kind of a cool format the way it's laid out like that. It's you take like 2 minutes basically to like look at this, and you get the overview of how to do these things. And of course, a lot of these are things that the average person's not going to do, but you never know. Out of these 100 things, I'm sure one of them might come in handy at some point in your life. And I know a few of these, there's a few tricks with like a Bic lighter that you can do in this that are kind of cool. That might be a nice, hey, watch this kind of thing next time you're out and about and want to impress some people or whatnot. There's one about turning a disposable camera into a taser, which I thought was kind of cool. Good thing to know. Me personally, I like to travel overseas. Maybe not always like the nicest of places, so you have to be a little on guard. And there's a lot of little things in this book that I think would benefit me for that. And then, also like in Latin America, like kidnappings and stuff, aren't exactly uncommon. Ones where they just take you and try to get somebody to ransom something or whatever. But it's kind of nice to know how to get out of duct tape and how to get out of zip ties and stuff like that, should that unfortunate day ever arrive. There's just like a lot of fun stuff. This kind of reminds me of like the Anarchist Cookbook. I remember seeing that when I was a preteen, early teen or whatever, and I think somebody printed off a file of it from the internet or whatever, and it has all like the cool tips and tricks on like how to make bombs and how to do this or that or whatever, and kind of has that aura to it. but personally, like I'm also a fan of Cold War history, as I've said before, and a big part of that's kind of like the spy espionage kind of thing. Like the James Bond world or whatever. So it's kind of cool to like see some of that stuff in here and like, oh yeah, that's how they do that, or that's what they do about this, or this is how these people think. Anyways, it's a quick read. These 100 skills or whatever, it goes by pretty quick, and it's easy to break up into chunks too. So it's definitely worth your time to pick up and go through. It's a lot of fun. Very fun book, and it could come in handy. Anyway, let me know what you think if you read it. So I will talk to you later.